I'm live. How are we all? Just gonna fix this camera up a little bit. Oh, it's so cold this evening. Yes, I live on the Sunshine Coast and I still get cold. Oh, I'll just wait and see if there's a few people coming on, or maybe I'll just keep going. Yeah, how are we all? Are we good? When you come on, give me a little thumbs up or a heart or something and say hi. And then I'll say hi back. If you have any questions, please put some questions down below and I will try and get back to you whenever I can. It's really hard. Hi, Nina. It's really hard answering questions and talking at the same time because I lose my train of thought and then I can't remember what I'm up to or where I'm up to or anything. So I will get started. So this live is about my morning routine and I like to call it my healthy habits morning routine, which I'm not always healthy, but I try to as much as I possibly can. So, and that's what we're here for. We all should really try and do the best we can with what we've got at the time. So my healthy habits every morning. So I get up, I usually have breakfast first up because I'm lucky and my husband cooks me breakfast every morning. Sometimes I do walk before I have brekkie, other times I have brekkie first, walk later, whatever. Nina, I know that you don't exercise every day, but you're going to, and that'll be a nice habit for you to start. Sorry. So I love to have protein with the eggs, everything like that for breakfast, really good. So once everyone's sort of gone to school and work and everything, I will tidy the kitchen, vacuum if needed, make the bed, do all of my daily habits that I share with you all the time with my clean routine and everything. So while I am cleaning the kitchen, one new thing that I have been doing and I have really been enjoying, took me a little while to get used to, is oil pulling. So I can't do a tablespoon, but it makes me gag. So I just grab a teaspoon, just put it in solid, let it melt a little bit. Sometimes I will put like a drop of tangerine or a different sort of oil, maybe spearmint in and swish that around. It smells nice. Tangerine actually is really good immune boost. Good for your immunity, which is really good, and it also tastes really good. So I will swish that around in my mouth and it's really good to do for 20 minutes. I did start doing 10 minutes because your muscles actually get sore. So just stick with the 10 minutes to start with, then you get into 20 minutes, and then when you spit it out, you've got to spit it either in the rubbish bin or down the toilet. You can't put it down the sink because it can clog it up and it's got a fair bit of yuck stuff because we draw out a lot of stuff with the oil into our mouth. It's pretty gross, but really, really, really good for you. So once you've done that, then you actually have to brush your teeth and gargle. So what I do is I brush my teeth. So I have my Thieves toothpaste, which is really yummy. It's got peppermint and spearmint and all the good stuff, no chemicals. And I clean my tongue. Do you do that? It's pretty cool, hey? It sort of feels gross. That also makes me gag too if I go too far back. But clean my tongue and then use the mouthwash to get rid of any of the other yucky bits. This stuff is amazing. You all know that I love my Thieves household cleaner. I clean everything with that. So this mouthwash is actually made from that same Thieves blend. It's not my favorite tasting thing. I have to water it down as well because it is pretty damn strong. But if you want to get rid of any bad stuff in your mouth or your throat, this is your friend. It is awesome, especially in wintertime. So that's one little thing that I like to do, and I usually do that while I'm like the oil pulling while I'm cleaning the kitchen or making the bed and doing all the boring stuff that you just want to get over and done with, but you do want to have done because it makes you feel good when your house is nice and clean and tidy, and especially your kitchen. So what I would normally do when I'm having breakfast is I love my supplements. So I've been taking supplements for, I don't know, years. I've just stopped taking fish oil, but I actually take this one now. This is a Young Living one, and it's for osteoarthritis, and I really feel like it's working. My hubby takes it too, and we only take 2 a day, which is really awesome. And I also take evening primrose oil. I really think that it's just so good for us girls. It supports your skin and your moods. We all have that. We're all, with our hormones and everything. And every day we take 30 mils of our Ninja. This one's not open yet, but you have it cold, so you leave it in the fridge, and it's got all of the berries and all of the goodness that you need. It's like the superfood, and you don't need much. You only need 30 mils, but if you want to have a little bit extra oomph through winter time, then double the dose and it'll be really good. So love taking supplements. I find them to be very handy, and I don't know, when I stop taking them or don't take them for a while, I actually feel the difference. So I feel like they do work. Can you hear that? That's everyone running around upstairs. Oh my gosh. Okay, so another thing that I don't do every morning that I love to do is journal. So I have been following Gabby Bernstein for, probably 3-4 years maybe. So she wrote the book, The Universe Has Your Back. If you have not read that book, you should read it. It's really good. So, I bought that quite a few years ago. It's still out in bookstores now. But she also designed this journal with her friend who's the illustrator, and it just has really, really pretty, beautiful pages. You can just write what you're feeling, what you want, your goals, your dreams, who's annoying you, whatever. So I do really like to try and journal because I am positive things, negative things, or whatever. And then I have this little deck of cards from her, which is also called The Universe Has Your Back, and I pull one of these out every day because you ask sort of what you need, and it gives you the help that you need and puts you along the right path, I guess. But I find these to be really nice, and it's the same illustrator who wrote all of the who's drawn all of the pictures in that book. So you can journal in anything you want. I have been journaling for years and years and years, but I just like that book. It just, when you open it, you can feel her beautiful energy. She's actually really, really lovely. But yeah, I thought I would share that because it's cool. So another thing that I really love to do is meditate. I don't do it every day. I wish I would do it every day. 10 minutes, really 10 minutes is all I need, is what any of us need. We're all busy. But another chick that I do follow is Melissa Ambrosini. She wrote Mastering Your Mean Girl, which is a great book, which I bought a couple of years ago. It is out now as well. That is a really good read. But she also has free meditations on her website. I'm sure she's just melissaambrosini.com, but check her out. She's got some lovely things. I've been listening to a couple of her meditations over the years. I've also found quite a few just on YouTube. There's some amazing people out there, and yeah, it is a good book, isn't it? There is so much out there for us to get for free. It's amazing. Even on Spotify, there are meditations on Spotify that are like 10-15 minutes. They're fabulous. I follow a lot of entrepreneurs and every single one of them meditates. So it's got to tell you something. It's so good. So good to start your day in the right frame of mind, and you do have a better day when you set your mind straight. So it's awesome. It really is. Another thing that I love to do every day is to put essential oils in my diffuser. Hi Susan, thanks for coming along and being here with me. Just to raise the vibration. So, you know, most of us are a bit grumpy, or we don't really want to get up yet, or, you know, so I just like to put a little bit of something to give us oomph. Especially because it's winter and it's cold, and who wants to get out of bed when it's cold and miserable? No one, not me, that's for sure. Oh, hi Candace. Yeah, so I love to give us a little bit of oomph. One of my favorite blends in the diffuser is lavender, peppermint and lemon, just equal parts, say 2 drops each. It is awesome. So it gives you a little bit of awakening. The peppermint gives you some oomph, and the lavender still keeps you just sort of going at a nice frequency. It's really good. So, you know, starting your morning with like that is absolutely lovely. So, if I go for a walk, I do go for a walk. I walk to 10,000 steps on my morning walk. I listen to podcasts, I listen to music, inspirational people whilst moving my butt, because if I don't move my butt, I can't fit into my pants. And that was sort of happening. So got my butt back into gear, had a little bit of time off from the walking, but now I'm back on track. And one thing that one of my friends, Karen, shared is when you do exercise, put some peppermint oil on you. It just gives you a woof, woof, and you put it on your calf muscles. It actually feels really good. So I will do that. You just got to make sure that you're not sweaty, because it can sting a little bit. But if it's cold and you're only just getting out, then you're not sweaty, and it'll absorb into your skin and it'll be fine. But it's lovely. So so always go for a walk and get some sort of fresh air. And then when I get back, I do stretch and do a little bit of yoga, and I will also attempt to try and do a bit more of the meditation and just bring myself back. Just 5 minutes of being still, closing your eyes. If you can't stop the thoughts and you get frustrated with that, just don't worry about it. Just let them come and go. And if you feel yourself getting caught up in the conversation, just stop and bring it back. It's really quite easy once you get used to it. Hey Shelley, nice to see you. So when I have a shower, I actually always have a long shower. It's like my favorite place to be. We have the best hot water system in this house. It is massive. We have never run out of hot water. So one thing I do in the shower is I be grateful for everything that I have. So I put my mind in a positive direction. I think about all the things I'm grateful for. I think about all of the things that I would like to accomplish for the day. And it really does set me up. It really works. Like, it's really cool. So, of course, I use all of my chemical-free products. I have pretty much almost swapped out everything. So over the last 18 months, as I've been running out of all of my stuff, I've been replacing it with majority is it my Young Living stuff, because I love my Young Living products, and a few other things that aren't Young Living but are chemical free. So I'm really just getting my head around it all and absolutely loving it. So I will use all of my chemical free shampoo and conditioner and my face wash. I make my own face wash with Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, fractionated coconut oil and some essential oils. which is absolutely beautiful. And I just put it in a pump spray, a pump bottle in the shower, and that lasts me forever. It's just run out. I was going to bring it down here to show you, but it's run out. So I always do this in the shower as well, just because sometimes I gag a little bit with that as well, and it's easier in the shower, so you can just sort of spit it all out or whatever, get rid of all of the gunk. And when I'm like shaving my legs or anything, I try and be positive, and when I'm washing my body, tell myself how beautiful I am, how I love myself. And sure, I will put all of the recipes that anything I show you up in this event, or I might even share it on my other social media platforms. So I just try and, be grateful for my body. Thank you for my legs that can walk and my, lungs that can breathe, and just be there with myself in the shower and enjoy the really nice hot water, because like I said, I love it. So when I get out, dry myself off, and this is my favorite thing in the world. This is my toner. So I spray it on my face, all over my chest, my back, my body. And do you know what's in this? Aloe vera juice. It actually doesn't go off. This stuff is really cool. Like, this is organic. I bought this from Kanara or Unique, I can't remember. But the expiry date is March 2020, even once it's been open. People drink this, but I don't know. Aloe vera smells like wet socks. Like, even when you... Oh no, it's still... See, I don't know how that's not gone off. But anyway, so I make my toner with my essential oils that are really good for skin. So frankincense, geranium, lavender, and put the aloe vera juice. And it's amazing, and it feels really, really nice. I've been doing that for quite some time as well. It's really good. And then I use my Wolfberry eye cream. This is amazing. For you young living girls, you will end up getting this. I've not long got it, and I love it. It smells really fresh, and smells like berries, and it's got a really nice consistency. Like, it's not too thick, but it spreads really nice, and you don't need a lot. That'll last me for a while. So I use that, and then this is one of my empty bottles. Yes, you do, Nina. You do need that in your life. So this has fractionated coconut oil, some essential oils that are also good for your skin, and I'd roll this all over the joint, especially down like where, I'm 45, I'm starting to get the wrinkles are starting to show their selves. So I use that, and I'm absolutely loving that. It's really, really, really nice. And then I use, this is Organic Spa. This is a product that my sister sells. It's organic. These containers, when you finish with it, you can put it in the garden. It's biodegradable. Anyway, so this is a tinted moisturizer, because I am getting older. I'm sort of trying not to sound too negative after I've just spoken about all the good stuff about my body, but don't want thick foundation on my face. I feel like it makes you look older. Yeah, there we go. I said it. So just trying to make it a little bit nicer, a bit thinner, and then I use my Sabi Mineral foundation, which is a nice light chemical-free powder all over my face. I've got like a little eyeshadow, a blush, my chemical-free mascara, and lip gloss. So if you haven't had a chance to get a chemical-free or organic or a nice mascara, and if you do have a pure lavender essential oil, put a drop in the mascara you already have. So I used up my old mascara before I purchased one of these ones, and I did put the lavender essential oil in it, and it just helps your eyelashes grow, and it smells really yummy too. So, excuse me. So that's me doing my makeup, and then, you know, when I'm in the mirror and I try and give myself all of the positive affirmations and, you know, just mastering my mean girl. So I do try and do all of that. And then one of the last things that I really do love to do is to make up a little concoction every day. So every day you feel different. Like when it's that time of the month, I will make something to put over my tummy and my back just to help me relax a little bit. If I'm feeling invigorated or I'm a bit sore from walking, or I do a different exercise and my body's aching or whatever, or just need a bit of love. So you always use either ceramic or glass, bit of fractionated coconut oil, or another one that I absolutely love is grapeseed oil. It's really good for inflammation, it's good for your hair, it's good for lots and lots of other things. Actually, really, and it's a really nice light oil. It's nice to use. So you probably just put not even a tablespoon, depends on how absorbing your skin is. Like in winter, I can lose a lot of it, just soaks it up because I'm so dry. And put any essential oils, whatever the ones I need, and rub that all over my body, and it just soaks in. And then I always get beautiful compliments on how good I smell. But I mean, I do have my favorite perfume, which I pretty much put on me every day. This is like I reuse all of my essential oil bottles. I buy the little what are they called? Filaments, rollers, whatever they're called. So this is my favorite, and it has Northern Lights Black Spruce, Patchouli, and Lime. And that is like not very much lime. Like this is like 1 drop compared to like 4 and 4 or something like that. I can't remember the whole recipe. But that is just really nice. So depending on what I've got on for the day, if I'm feeling I've got a little bit of anxiety or not feeling as pumped as normal, I will pick and choose which essential oils will make me feel better or whatever I need. Sometimes I'll just use my intuition, go to my box and just pick one out. And then sometimes it's the right one that I need, which works really, really well. It's cool. Frankincense is always a good go-to one. But yeah, so those are all of the things that I try and do every day. I do my daily clean as well. So I do have my 7 day clean routine that I'm continuously talking about. And I will try and get that done in the morning. If I can't, I'll do it in the evenings. Yes, Frank is best. It's just the Swiss Army knife along with lavender, isn't it? So, you know, I've been practicing all of my morning routine, been doing really well. There is one other thing that I forgot to share with you. Since I've been clearing out all of my chemicals, one thing I don't use anymore is a deodorant. And this is what I use instead. It's actually, there's 3 different types of toothpaste that the Young Living guys sell. This one's the stronger one. I bought this a year ago. I've been using it every day for a year ago in about 2 weeks. I've been using this every day as deodorant, and I think there's still that much left. And it doesn't leave white marks on your black top either. It is awesome. It gives you a little bit of a zing when you first start using it, because I think this has peppermint in it as well, and it has the Thieves blend, of course, and it has lemon. But pardon me, it works. It actually really works. Like, there is no stinky pong coming from me in the middle of summer, I can assure you. And you still perspire, which is what our body is naturally supposed to do. So that is awesome. I can't remember who told me that. I think it was one of the Young Living ladies. Sheena told me that one. It's really cool. yeah, so I would love for you guys to share with me some of your morning routine things. If there is something that you do every day that you know is perfect, like make a green juice. That's one thing I don't do because I don't have a juicer, and I always feel like it takes so long to make a juice. I have coffee every morning with my breakfast, but I do have my supplements and I do have my Ninja Red, and I do eat vegetables and fruits through the day, whole foods. So I do feel like I still get all of my nutrients and everything, but I think juicing is one thing I might do or may not. I don't know. But yeah, I would love to hear what you guys do. You know, you can leave me a comment and say, yeah, I have a cup of tea in bed before I get out because I will just bite everyone's head off, or I just get up and walk straight away, or I stretch, or actually, you know, one other thing I do, I always make sure that my hubby and I have a cuddle every morning. That's one other thing that I think is really important, instead of just jumping out of bed and just getting into the day. Like, I try not to make it too quick and, you know, regimented and blah, blah, blah. Like, my morning is different every morning. Like, I might get up early and walk with a girlfriend or my hubby, or sleep in a little bit longer and have a bit later morning or whatever. So you know, I love to be organized. We all know this, okay. But I don't want to be like bang, 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 bang. It's just, you know, life doesn't have to be that regimented, but it can be still follow some guidelines. Yeah. So I would love to hear what you guys do. I'm going to finish up now. I'm going to teach myself how to put this video on YouTube. And I hope you all have a beautiful week next week. Nice, Nina. I need to take 5 minutes for gratitude. Thanks for the reminder. Gratitude is very important, isn't it? Yeah, I really do. Yeah, I love doing that. So I hope you have a beautiful week next week. I hope you can all give me some tips on your healthy habit morning routine. And yeah, I love you all, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.